Plan for today: survive, build something, pretend the silence is peaceful. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Talking to myself again. Good news is, I always agree with me. If a ship sails past and nobody's rescued, did it even happen? Asking for a very stranded friend. Built a wall today. It keeps nothing out, but it makes the loneliness feel more organized. The rain is biting today, and I must find cover quickly because 3 hours out in this downpour would turn my bones to ice. Luckily, our little camp keeps us dry for now. This gray drizzle turns every leaf into a shivering ghost, making the jungle feel like it's mourning something lost under these heavy clouds. Don't let your fur get soaked in this gloom. A garden, flowers. We're practically fancy now. The island's coming up in the world. Well, hello there, Peppo. You have a very regal way of staring into my soul under these twinkling stars tonight. This island hands me sunsets for free and charges me everything in company. The seagulls have started ignoring me. Even the birds out here have standards. Those trenches are finally seeing light again, just like the glorious moment I danced around my first fire while screaming at the heavens of my triumph. Look there, little Pip. You tiny creature have the grace of an angel under this moonlit canopy tonight. Stay back from those puddles, little Pip. You'll catch a chill in this miserable rain while I try to get our shelter reinforced. Bog Zaplack for your company. That rain makes me think of my old courier routes back home before the crash happened. I used to have a precise schedule for every parcel until one stormy night changed everything forever. One specific memory sticks like an ember, that feeling of paper against skin as I wrote letters in draft form just to feel connected. It was almost poetic how much time I spent perfecting my handwriting on those envelopes. Now the only thing I write is notes about survival, and this message in a bottle remains blank for now. The very thought of someone reading it makes me ache, but even one word might be too bold an invitation today. Stay dry under these heavy clouds, Milo. You look like you could use some warmth before the rain turns everything to ice. These stone pillars stand like jagged teeth against the gray sky. I'm practically sculpting an empire out of this desolate dirt. Some men dream of yachts. I dream of a chair with a back on it. The sun is baking the sand until it glows like gold dust today. This beach looks grand enough for my new palace's foundation stones. Hello there, Maja. You look remarkably majestic stalking through these tall ferns as if you own every grain of sand on this shore. This golden sunlight feels like a crown upon the island today. God truly favors us with such warmth and beauty for my work. A humble contribution could help me raise an obelisk or tower here, letting your name shine forever among these palms. Voxel. This cottage is a masterpiece of timbered glory that would make the queen herself weep with envy at my craftsmanship. Nico looks quite impressed by our new palace too. The seagulls have started ignoring me. Even the birds out here have standards. Look at that magnificent bird soaring over the palms. You have wings like an angel's grace in this golden morning light. Voxel. My stomach just filed a formal complaint about the coconut situation. Those heavy clouds are turning everything into shades of gray while the humidity clings like wet wool against my skin today. I must move faster before this rain soaks through every dry fiber. Well now, Momo, you got eyes as steady as a statue's. Are you seeking some shelter from these gray clouds or just judging my craftsmanship? Sit close to these logs while they crackle. Wills in my old stories are getting longer as I get older out here. There was a night of heavy stillness where the stars turned like gears in the sky and we sat by this very dock's edge together. I closed my eyes and tried to pull that distant city from my mind. Specifically how it smelled after a storm, that sharp mix of wet asphalt and old stone. For one heartbeat, as if time folded back on itself, I could actually smell those rain-soaked streets instead of the salt spray hitting our faces. Then the wind shifted, the memory dissolved like sea foam.